After I arrived in Sweden with my dog Vicky, I keep looking for houses to find a new home for us.
So I looked up new houses that I want to take a look at, and those viewings are over the weekend. However, some of them, like there's like a cluster of houses that is further north from where I am right now. I'm going now in the area of Karlstad, which is on the north end of the lake Vänern. So we just arrived at a one of the government rest stops. They always have like a washroom and they have picnic tables, even with a roof. But the best thing is, and it's the first time that I see this one has a dog park. I wanted to film outside, but it is like extremely windy. The tripod fell, and there was noise from the wind on the recording, and the view is great. But then again, okay, so here's what I wanted to catch up with. Let's start with viewings. There are 3 that I thought of attending. Let's see. Now I'm telling you about the houses again for 10 minutes, stuff like this. And I camped close by overnight, just a coincidence. And the railroad is like really loud. They're like heavy freight trains at night. Gosh, I talk too much. And also, I'm gonna show you the properties regardless once I'm there. So in the meantime, I have some other projects to do. Boop, 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 boop. Number 1, I want to check my oil. Never done it. I just trusted the guy when I bought it, but I should see it for myself, that the oil quality is good and also the oil level is good. Second, I want to check the tire pressure. Third, I want to wash the car from the outside. And number 4, I want to vacuum it from the inside. So this is what I'm going to do probably tomorrow. Also, I need to go to the hairdresser. Oh, look at that. I shaved, kind of. Yeah. So, let's go. The 2 of us have already washed the car and vacuumed it. So Vicky was brave. When I washed the car, I tied her to a fence outside. She's a long leash, so she was happy. And for vacuuming, it was actually really quiet because the vacuum's outside. It was just the hose inside. And then I checked the oil. You saw that. And before I check the tire pressure, I go to Lidl. Now, Lidl, let me show you something. Lidl is actually a German grocery store, and they expanded to many other countries, as well as to Sweden. And there are 2 things you need to know about Lidl. First of all, 3 things. First of all, they are one of the cheapest grocery stores in Sweden. And groceries are fairly expensive in Sweden compared to other European countries. So yeah, that's your number 1 stop. Number 2, their choice of products is a lot of it is German stuff. So, and the third thing you need to know is, especially in summertime, I'm a little bit off season. I'm in the pre-season, so mid-May. It's still early, but in the summertime, you always find German license plates. So cars, vans with a German license plate on the Lidl parking lot, as well as Dutch. Yeah. And here we go, checking the tire pressure. Turned out to be good. Anyway, let me just show you the machine very quickly. You actually don't have to carry your own gauge. It's inside the machine, and it's kind of digital. So you punch in the tire pressure you need, and then you hook up the hose, and it does everything automatically. Filling, like increasing, decreasing the pressure, all automatically.
Vicky, Vicky, Vicky! Vicky, 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 Vicky!
So finally, the next viewing happening today, and let's go straight to it, and I'll take you with me. The house is a no-go for me, and the reason is that it's right by the road, which is quite busy. There are a bunch of houses, and across the street is the neighbor's property. Close to the house, there's also a railway in the back, with heavy freight trains going by, also deep in the night. I camped in the area for 2 nights, and yes, it is loud. Right after the viewing, I booked the night on an official campground, for a reason that you will learn about very soon. They have this fence that is so typical for Sweden. I just love them, and I want to have one on my own property as well later on. They have a beach, and well, as you can see, it's not really busy. It's the pre-season still. So going back to my car, I walked by the back of a facility building, and there I saw this old Volkswagen Beetle. That's my dream, to own a Beetle myself one day. I just love them. It's the end of the day, and I have time now to sit down and drink a cup of tea. Actually, I made some tea here. How do you do your laundry? I'll show you a video now of the campground where I stayed last night, because I only found 2 options here in Sweden, which is on a campground, and option number 2 is in a hostel. There might be like laundromats, but I haven't found any in like an ordinary town, even if it's a bigger town. I assume they might be available in towns where there's a university. Um, but other than that, I haven't seen any. Whenever I'm looking for a laundromat on Google, the results are car washes. Well, I could wear all my clothes and walk through a car wash, or I just go on a campground. So let me show you where I stayed last night, and I'll show you all the amenities the campground has. And I'm not getting paid for it. It's not a paid promotion. I'm just want to share with you, like on this example, what this campground has, and most campgrounds have the same amenities, the same features. So watch this. A mini golf course, rental for stand-up paddling, canoes, and kayaks. A few fireplaces, tennis courts, soccer field, a kids' playground, including a bouncing area. The facilities with plenty of washrooms and showers, washers and dryers, sinks to wash your dishes, and a kitchen with several stoves and ovens and a microwave. How do you like my haircut, by the way? Been to a hairdresser today now listen to this, Schiel. Schiel is the name of the town. It's not Kiel or Kill. The K often is pronounced sh, so it's Schiel. That's what I learned at the hairdresser. A really nice gentleman, and yeah, I'm happy with it. It's a little bit cold on the side, but that's how I wanted it. It's easy to take care of. Do you remember my first video? Somewhere in the beginning I said, I don't have a plan, but well, I have a plan. I'm looking for houses. So I want to tell you now what I came up with, like in advance before I even came to Sweden. So the thing is, I had looked for houses online for a long time. I would say for about a year prior to me coming here. Now, even beyond that, I was looking for houses years ago. I was in Sweden 3 years ago. I tried to immigrate here 3 years ago. It didn't work out for several reasons, but well, you learn from your mistakes, and here I am now, 3 years later. So, long story short, I was looking for houses for a long time, so I know that it will be difficult. And here are the difficulties. So basically, the secret is out. Sweden is known for having cheap properties, cheap houses. They are rural, so they are, I don't want to say off the grid, though some houses are, but it's a bigger thing, and I think I'll spread it out over several videos just to, it might get too boring if I tell you all of it now. I could talk for half an hour about it, but to keep it short, the secret is out, and the price for a property has gone up here. So to find a piece of property under, let's say, 300,000 crowns, and you can see how much that is in your currency, under 300,000 crowns has become rare. So when I say the secret is out, that means there is a lot of competition now for those houses. When you go to the viewings, I mean, this year is kind of starting weird, or this season. So basically from October till April, there's not much going on. And then starting April, the first houses are coming up. So I'm here now, May, it's mid-May, and I've seen houses, weirdly enough, where like the one viewing where I was in the last video, where I couldn't take any videos because I was chatting with the realtor all the whole time, or she was chatting with me. Um, there was just me who was there for the viewing, and then another person came after that. So the viewing was from, let's say, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., and I think it was just me and the other guy. And then I saw a day later that the house was advertised again with another viewing the following weekend. So there have been a few houses where the interest is really low, but then again, there have been houses where the price triples because there's a bidding process. I think I'll make a separate video just about how this housing market works from what I understand. For our purpose here now, prices have gone up and it's difficult to find a house. So my plan is I'm looking for a house this summer, but I expect that it will be difficult to find one up to the point where I might not get one this summer. Uh, what happens then? Then I didn't fail because I know that there's a certain likelihood that this is happening, that this will be happening. So uh, the alternative is that starting fall, I will look for a place to rent. And the Swedish government offers a free language course, SFI, Swedish for Immigrants. And I will register for that course. And the time, how long it takes, depends on your previous skills, which right now is pretty limited, but maybe I have time to do some online training. Um, and then starting next year, I want to look for work. So now you know what my broader plan is. And why don't we just jump to the next viewing? Well, before we go there, let me give you a few background information. The house is close to a town called Sunne. Sunne is on the lake Fryken, which is this one. I hope I pronounced it right. And yeah, what else is there to know? Sunne lies in a land, so in a province called Värmland, which indeed means warm land. And I yet have to find out why it's called that way, because you see me sitting here in my winter jacket. Here I am, killing time. The viewing is in about 2.5 hours, and yeah, so have to kill some time. Vicky and I, we are enjoying ourselves here at this beautiful spot. I'll turn the camera around in a moment. While I was standing here, well, parked here, I reorganized a few things in my car, and I came to the conclusion that I will change my camper setup in the back of the vehicle. And that's a different project for later. I don't have access to tools right now. So, yeah, but I have a plan already. But in the meantime, let me show you where we're at right now. And I just realized that I forgot to show you where Vicky is. She wasn't on the video, right? She's hanging out here.
Surprise, surprise, there is no viewing. It got cancelled. I realized it once I was there. The thing is, when I signed up for it, I gave them my email address, but I couldn't give them a phone number, and it seems that they canceled it via text. So I didn't get a text. I wasn't aware. I showed up. Nobody was there. I just saw something. 4 days ago, I started this channel. Well, I secured the name of the channel months ago, but 4 days ago, I posted the first video. It's actually video number 2, and I got asked a couple of times, oh, is there another one? Yeah, there will be video number 1, which is just supposed to be a short one introducing me and my mission. But what I wanted to say is, so 4 days ago, I posted my first video, and
right after I did that, I sent messages to coworkers, previous coworkers, and like in no time I had, I don't know, 30 views and 12 subscribers. So that's kind of the baseline for me, right? So when I let my coworkers know, then I get 30 views. So then I ran out of data. So I used up my plan. And for 1.5 days, I didn't have data. Now I got my data back. And I go to YouTube and I check out like, oh, have a few people watched my videos, and now I have 30 subscribers, and I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know who that is. It's like, it's strangers, I guess. So thank you. Thank you. I hope I pointed the camera.
We're heading now to the last viewing shown in this video. It's on the west side of Lake Vänern, close to a town called Åmål.
I just came back from the viewing. I'm still here on the property. I mean, there is the house, and you can see it's raining on my windshield. It's a beautiful, beautiful house. I really like it. I like the setup of everything. Like the floor plan. I love it. But what do I feel? What's my feeling? And this is a weird thing. I feel nothing. I don't even know why, but I feel nothing. Like zero feelings. It's like, okay, I took a look, okay, and I don't know why. I don't know why. People say if it doesn't feel right, then it's not the right house. And I go with that advice, and I will keep on looking, I guess. So that's kind of a very stupid way to end this whole video. It doesn't end on a high, kind of ends on a low. So before I finish the video, I show you a few more impressions of the houses I looked at this time. Thank you for being part of my journey, and stay tuned. The next video is coming. I'll already have other viewings lined up. There is a little bit of a break now in terms of viewings. There's not much coming towards the end of May. It's more the beginning of June. But we will see. Maybe something else is coming up in between. And I'm also considering a plan B.
And now I'm talking again and talking and talking and talking and talking.
How about you, Vicky? Why did you leave Canada?
Because you made me to. I didn't want to go. I lost all my friends, my play buddies.
I'm so sorry, Vicky. But trust me, we will have a better life. I'll work hard for it. Okay? Woo, woo. Vicky. Can I get a kiss? Vicky Lotta. Vicky, Vicky, Vicky. Mm-hmm. Vicky, Vicky, Vicky. Mwah. Are you okay? Did I wake you up? You're my good girl, Vicky Lotta.